take 50. Literally take 50. I don't know how many takes I've had to make. Sorry for the echo. I'm in the bathroom again. My kids have to hear from them again. So, hi guys. Guten Tag. Habari zenyu. Mwambaje. How are you guys doing? So today I'm going to be talking about my beloved book here. This is where I write, I note things that I don't forget. About the FSJ application. So it's a while since I applied for my FSJ, so I might have forgotten some things or yeah. So the first most important thing you have to keep in mind is that the FSJ goes only for the ages between 18 and 26 years. So 18 to 26 years, then you're eligible for FSJ. Other than that, you have to go and do PFD. And if you're already in Europe, it's better and easier for you because you spare yourself this many paperwork and stuff. And also a point to note, in Austria, there's no FSJ, and in Belgium also, I don't think there's FSJ. So if you want FSJ, you have to apply to Germany. So point number one. Point number two, you have to do your research very, very well. So by research, I mean, you have to first look at the things that you mostly enjoy doing, and then you can add the rest you can add later. So do your research pretty well, what you want to do and where it is. And also, as you're doing your research, also try your best to look for places that offer accommodation. Some already say on the website if they offer accommodation, some don't say it. So yeah, you also have to look into that. So the next point is you have to start your application process as early as you can and as soon as you can. So let's say, for example, you came to Europe as, I'm going to use an example of Austria. Let's say, for example, you came to Austria as an au pair. Austria does not have FSJ and you only have 1 year to work in Austria as an au pair. So the best you can do, let's say, as soon as you get here, the first 1 month after you familiarize yourself with Austria and stuff, you can already start looking for the FSJ places in Deutschland, in Germany. You really have to start as early as you can because you have to remember you have paperwork to do, you have to apply, and then you have to change your status, you need a visa, you need all those things. And here in Europe, paperwork is everything. So start really, really early to spare yourself the last minute process. Because some companies or some places, they take longer to reply. That happened to me, and some take some apply quickly, whether positive or negative, but some apply too quickly, some take the time to reply. So, and then the next step I'm going to, which is really, really important, you have to send as many applications as possible. You can send 20, you can send 30, 50, just as much applications as you can, because for me I sent only 10. I sent only 10 and then I got sidetracked and got one reply. And this one reply was by it was an antique place. They used to restore furniture and stuff. So I was really lucky I got it. And I really enjoyed it because I did art and woodwork in school, so it really, really helped me. But you see, I only sent 10 and only got one. I'm even lucky that I got a reply back because I think all the rest I got were negative, and some didn't even bother replying. So you see, I only sent 10 and thank God I got one. So send as many applications as you can and then hope that you get enough answers back. So really, that's also really, really important. It doesn't matter if you get negative results, but just send as many places and as many organizations as you can. So, and I forgot to say, there verschiedene Plätze, es gibt verschiedene Plätze, wo man FSJ machen kann. Also, there are different places where you can do your FSJ. You can do it in let's say example, in a hospital, in a kindergarten. You can do it in Altersheim, How is Nyumba called in English? At the time, you can work with people with disabilities. You can also work like me. My FSJ was in near Hamburg. That's where I did my FSJ, and that's I was dealing with woodwork. And the organization where I was, it has this wood. It was dealing mostly with antique stuff, and how is it called? With history. How is it called? Archaeology. It was dealing mostly with archaeology, but then also this woodwork side of it. So the organization I applied to was dealing with archaeology. So yeah, that's it. So also there are different places you can apply. Just go online and Google FSJ in Deutschland. You're going to see different organizations, different places, different places that offer FSJ, and then you can start going from there. Also, and then also an important thing to know is the language. Language. Without German, you cannot apply for FSJ. Yeah, how did you, if you're in Austria or in Belgium, because in Belgium there are also German-speaking regions, although most of it is Dutch, I think, Flemish, and then French. But there are German-speaking regions. So if you're in Belgium, you don't go to Germany, or if you're in Austria to go to Germany, the German language is really, the German language is really, really important. You have to, where I used to do my FSJs, right now I Googled, they want at least a B1 certificate. And this B1 certificate is to ensure that you are able to communicate with clients, you're able to communicate with your co-workers, you're able to communicate with your bosses with no problem. So some organizations take until A2 or A1, but face it, if you have an A1 certificate and another applicant has B2, who do you think will be chosen? Of course, the one with B2, because the one with B2 has a better understanding and better knowledge of the German language, can hear better, communicate better, and express themselves better. So you can go with A1, A2, but I would really urge you to have at least B2 or rather B1 so that you can apply for the FSJs. And I think that's why I got so many negatives, because my German was close to zero. I only knew the really simple A1 stuff. So I think that's why I got so many negative results. So German certificate is really important. So, and let's say you get a positive answer from a FSJ organization. So after that, then you have to start to familiarize yourself with the place. Let's say, for example, you get FSJ place in let's say Frankfurt. Oder München oder Hamburg, Passau, ganz egal, wo immer, also you get a place there, you know where you're going to start your FSJ. It's important to familiarize yourself with the surroundings. And also you have to think and look for a place that is near your, let's say, place of work, so that you don't have to commute a lot, because commuting you have to use money, and FSJ, if I'm being serious or if I'm being honest, they don't pay that much. Where I was working as FSJ, they used to pay 250 euros. That's really nothing. And they doubt if you can get a place to rent that's under 300, 400 euros. Now with everything is so high. You have to remember, you have to eat, you have to dress, and then you have to cover transport, you have to pay light bills, water bills, heating bills. So that's why I said before, it's really important you look for a place that offers accommodation. I had the luck that where I used to do FSJ, they offered accommodation, so I used to save some coins. So already familiar, and then if you get a place that's doesn't offer accommodation and it's also too far, it's really important to get yourself a monthly ticket, because a monthly ticket you save a little bit more than when you buy your tickets daily, and those monthly tickets saves time. Because as for me, I used to wake up at 5:30, get myself, because we had to go to work at exactly 7 I had to be to work. And the distance from where I was staying to where I was doing my FSJ was almost half an hour's drive. So I had to be really, really careful and see that I get up on time, get to my train on time, because I had to walk 5 minutes to the train station. Train station, I had to almost 15 minutes, and then from the train station, I had to take a bus to my next stop. So also you have to consider that when you're applying for an FSJ. That's why I'm saying as near as possible so that you can save yourself time, and two, you can save yourself some coins. So doesn't have to save coins. Everybody should save coins. So, and you should also ask for the working hours, how many hours you'll be working. Because I think FSJ is almost like a 9 to 5 job. Where I was used to work from 7 until 4. And then, yeah, that's almost, I don't know how many hours, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, almost 8, 9 hours, 8, 9 hours, depending, yeah. So also familiarize yourself with how many hours you're supposed to be working. Yeah. So, and then the next, what I would advise also is to use your free time to familiarize yourself with your new deine neue Heimat oder sag ich mal, deine neue Stadt, deine neues Umgebung, ob du im Land wohnst oder im Stadt wohnst, einfach rausgehen und Leute kennenlernen oder die Umgebung kennenlernen. Also, yeah, go out, meet new people, know your surroundings, just walk around. Yeah, be happy, just know your surroundings instead of just, because FSJ where I was really Monday to Friday from 7 to 4 o'clock. The only time I had free time was when there's holidays everywhere and the weekend. So I really used to, on my free time, I used to go out and familiarize myself with the surroundings or go out with my FSJ club friends. Yeah, because sometimes we used to organize some stuff so that we at least come together because, you know, away from home for me, because I was the only black person in the FSJ, and I was the only person who my German was really, really, really bad. That's why I say it's really important to have at least a B1, because my Deutsch was so bad. I think I was a little bit shy talking to people because I didn't want to make mistakes or make failure with my German, and yeah, so please consider that. What is this? What is it? So, and now I would also like to tell you people what to do when your FSJ is almost over. So the same thing as soon as you start your FSJ, because I don't think you can do more and more and more. It's only 1 year and it's finished. So before you also have to start looking at what's your next step, what are you going to do next, what's your next move after the FSJ is finished. What I would encourage is also, that's also only in Germany. Look for BFD, BFD, that I think you can work, because that goes until 35 years. By then, maybe you already have a Lehrling, or you can do Ausbildung, or you can go to school, because the advantage is that you can also go to school. There are also some English universities here. The only thing is you're supposed to get all your things, all your school certificates or college certificates certified and translated to Deutsch. Then the school can also see how you are, if you're allowed to, if you're not allowed to. So, as I said, the most important thing to consider is your German language, if the organization offers accommodation, and your salary. Because really, without money, because as for me, for example, 250 euros, that's really nothing. You have to pay bills and stuff, so also consider that. So guys, that's going to be it for today's short vlog. And if you have any questions, comment down in the section below and ask anything you want to ask. I'll try my best to answer as much as I can and to help as much as I can, because I did FSJ almost 5 years ago, so things have really changed now. I'm really sure of that. But still, if you have any questions, if you need any help, you can write below, and I'll try my best to give you the help you need and to answer you back. So guys, that's it for today. Why am I doing my hand like this? I don't know. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you like this video, and if you reached this far, thank you. Please invite your friends, your neighbors, your families to please subscribe to my channel, and let's get to 50 subscribers. So guys, road to 50 subscribers. I know some people have already many, but yeah, one step at a time. So guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.